loves you. It is for me. Hey, nobody. I mean, no.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Recording.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we continue our lecture for today, which is online. So I'm referring to the chapter 2, slide number 48. Okay, improving the steady-state errors using proportional, integral, or PI controller. Okay. So you are given a system with a damping ratio of 0.174. Okay. And then show that the addition of the PI controller reduce the steady state error to 0 for a unit step input, okay, 1 volt, without affecting the transient response, meaning that the transient response still fast as previous, right? So you are given an open loop transfer function, which is 1 over s plus 1, s plus 2, and s plus 10. And this one, gain k, is the P controller, which is a variable resistor in the reality life. Okay. So what I will do is I will add a PI controller, okay, which is s plus 0.1 over s. Okay. So I put zeros near to the origin and I introduce poles at the origin. So you can see that the locations of the 0.1 and 0, okay, will be over here and over here, okay, which is very near to each other. So when it is near to each other, it seems that it can cancel each other. Okay, zeros at minus 0.1 and poles at the origin at 0 is very near to each other. So when it is near to each other, it can cancel each other. Okay, but what happened is the existing transfer function, which is type 0, okay, so the system type will increase from type 0 to type 1, okay, due to PI controller, right? So what I will do is first we have to find the operating point. Okay, so the operating point is theta 80 degrees, which is inverse cos 0.174. So what I will do is I use the protector. I located at the center of the origin and then use a straight line to draw the zeta 0.174. Okay, then I calculate the gain K, which is 164. So the gain K can be found by using MATLAB computer, number 1, or number 2 is by using the formula of gain criteria. K is equal to magnitude of the poles divided by magnitude of the zeros, and then insert the value of S, which is the dominant pole, minus 0.694 plus J 3.9. So this is the dominant pole over here. Okay. Then you get the gain K, or you are using a theorem Pythagoras. So you can see that before PI controller, okay, we calculate the error. Okay, we can calculate the error by using a formula which is KP, limit S to 0, KGS, this one, right? And then find the steady state error, which is 1 over 1 plus KP. Okay. So we can calculate the error first. Let us use MATLAB, okay, to calculate the error. I show you here. So first, we share the MATLAB first. Okay, can you see the MATLAB panel?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Okay. And then the transfer function, open loop transfer function G, which is equal to K is equal to 1. So 1 over S plus 1 multiply S plus 2 multiply S plus 10. Okay. Right. Okay. And then we find the closed loop, which is T. Okay. So since the block diagram, the feedback is unity feedback. So T is equal to G over 1 plus G. Okay. So that's how we obtain the closed loop transfer function using MATLAB. T is equal to G over 1 plus G. G is the open loop transfer function. And then you use the function step. Okay, step, which is the closed loop transfer function T. Do not find the step G, because for time response, as I told you 2 days ago, must based on the closed loop transfer function. Understand? Okay, so we observe the response. So here is the response. Can you see the response, guys?
Yeah.
Can you see the response?
Yes.
The closed loop time response before PI controller. Okay, so as usual, put the grid and then put the characteristic, the peak response, rise time, settling time, steady state. Okay, so you can see that here the steady state, okay, final value is 1.0. Okay, sorry, the final value is 0.0476. And then the input is 1 volt. So what is the steady state error? Brian Chong.
Yes, doctor.
What is steady state error from the given transient response?
0.046. No.
1 minus
1 minus
0
0.046. 0.0476.
Berapa?
One 0.9524.
That is the steady state error, 0.9 something, which is
Yeah.
derived from 1 minus 0.0476. 0.0476 is the final value of the closed loop transfer function without PI controller. 1.01 volt is the input that we inject, the square wave that we inject to the system, the third order system, okay? The unity feedback system, right? Right, so we come back to the slide. Okay, can you see the slide? Okay, so here it is. The dominant pole can be rewrite using the quadratic equation, which is S square plus 1.38 S plus 15.89. So if you find the roots of this, okay, the roots of this is the dominant pole, which is 0.694 plus J 3.9. And this one is minus 0.64 minus J 3.9, okay? So for a damping ratio of 0.174, the dominant pulse is here, okay? This is the operating point. This operating point is in the zone of left half plane and the dam region with the gain of 164.6. And the third pole, okay? Excuse me. And the third pole is minus 11.61, and second order approximation is valid. Okay, so the question is, how do I get minus 11.61? How do I get minus 11.61? Brian So. Tak datang. Brian So. Sanzida,
Yes, doctor.
how you get minus
And by the ratio.
61 ratio? Find the ratio.
We can
How do we get? Where is my notepad? Show me. Okay, look here. How do I get that? Okay, first is the open loop transfer function. G is equal to K. Can you read for me, Sanzira? S plus what?
yes, doctor. S plus 1, S plus 2, S plus 10.
All right, thank you. S plus 1, S plus 2, S plus 10. And then the closed loop transfer function is T G1 plus G. So you will get K S plus 1, S plus 2, S plus 10 plus K. Okay. The characteristic equation is S plus 1, S plus 2, S plus 10, okay, plus K, okay, equal to 0, So that is the characteristic equation. And if you multiply, okay, if you multiply, so what do you will get? This one. S square plus 3S plus 2, S plus 10 plus K equal to 0. Okay. S cubic plus 13s square plus 32s plus k equal to 0, right? Right? Hello, guys. Don't sleep, in my class, Guys, are you sleeping?
No, Doctor.
Don't sleep, plus k. So k is equal to how much? 164, right? 164, which is here, 164, 164. 164.6. Okay, so you insert k here, so it will be s cubic plus 13s square plus 32s plus 184.6, kan? Go to 0. Okay, find the roots. What is the roots? Sanzira, find the roots. Find the roots, help me. What is the roots?
Minus 11.61.
Minus 11.61. The other one?
Minus 0.693.
Plus minus j.
Minus 3.9j.
3.9. Okay. So this is how I get minus 11.61, which is known as third pole. So is it valid or not valid? So we have to find a ratio. Ratio, okay. Find the ratio, which is 11.61 divided by 0.693. How much? Sanzira?
16.75.
Huh?
16.75.
Which is greater than 5. So second order approximation is where is valid. Okay, so that's how you get this this statement. Okay, so some of the students don't understand if they don't attend the class, right? So now the KP now is 8.23 and the steady state is 0.108, right? So this is how you get the gain K by using theorem Pythagoras. Okay. So the third pole is calculated already with 165 or 164.916, sorry. And dominant pole is here. Okay, that's how I get 11.6, right? So now we're going to find all the details is in the MATLAB shown here. Okay, the gain is here, dominant pole is there, damping ratio is there, overshoot, omega n, and of course the third pole, which is located over there. So what is the PI controller? We just add any number. So in this example, we add 0 at minus 0.1. Or if you don't like this number, you can add minus 0.01. Also can. If you don't like this number, minus 0.05. As long as the value is very, very small, I suggest using 0.01. Okay, minus 0.01. With the same damping ratio, okay, and dominant pole, right? So when we attach this PI controller cascaded to the open loop transfer functions, so you can see that the system will be compensated the system type will be increased from 0 to 1. Okay, and it will give you the steady state error from finite value to zeros. Okay, from finite value to zeros. Right, so this is the proposed PI controller, PI. Okay, so PI is very easy, straightforward. You just choose S plus 0.01 or 0.1, okay, GPI. Over S, so must be over S, okay? So the zeros as a small number that is near to the origin. So when you compare, when you attach the PI controller to the system, okay, so previously it was have an error, okay, with the error of 0.9 as Brian mentioned just now, right? And now we only have the error now is become 0. So let us simulate using MATLAB, right? Here, so I show you here. This is the figure that Brian told us, okay? The closed loop transfer function. Okay, the error is about 0.9. So now we close this one, okay? So what we will do is we go to the G again. So this is G, okay, the open loop transfer function. So we just add another new G, okay. G is equal to G multiplied, okay, S plus 0.1, okay, and then divide by S, okay. So that is the PI controller, okay, that is the PI controller. Sorry, and the gain is put the gain there 164. 164. Don't forget to put the gain there. 164.6 multiplied. Okay, the PI controller. Right. Okay. There you go. Oh, sorry. Double. Sorry. Okay. Right. And then T is equal to G divided by 1 plus G. Okay. And then we find the step, right? Step T. Okay. Right. So I share you the figure. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Brian Chong.
Yes, doctor.
Now is the time response closed loop after we applied PI controller. What is your observation?
The steady state has been reduced.
Okay, there is your
and the final
response.
value is close to 1.
Yeah, rise time, settling time, and the steady state, which is here, steady state. Yeah, the final value is if you look here is 1. Final value is 1, and then the input is 1. So 1 minus 1, it will be
0.
0, SIFAR. Okay, so that is the PI controller. Okay, as shown here. Okay, so you can see that we have a solution here, which is the black one is the uncompensated, and the blue one is the compensated. Usually we call it as, this one is before lah. Before PI, and this one is after PI. So that is the impact of a PI controller. Reduce the steady state error to 0. So in general, transfer function of PI controller is shown here. Okay, it is a K S plus Z over S. Okay, so Z is the zeros. Okay, zeros, K is the gain. And of course, this one is the poles at the origin. And the implementation is shown in the red dotted line. Okay, so K2 over S and K1, right? Proportional and integral, which is cascaded to the plants. Okay, so the red dotted line is cascaded, serial connection with the unity feedback. So far, okay? Okay, guys?
Okay, doctor.
PI controller is designed by adding a pole. Okay, adding a pole at the origin and 0 at S minus Z. So the 0 is chosen to satisfy transient response specifications, right? So the value of the 0 can be adjusted. Okay, the value of 0 can be adjusted by varying Ki over Kp. So the value of Ki, the ratio between Ki to Kp is the 0 value. Excuse. So in the same transient response, we can choose any 0. Any 0 can be chosen. Okay. For example, S minus 0.01. Okay. Or minus 0.01, which is less smaller compared to minus 0.1. Which is to this value, Z value. Okay. Example 2.1. Okay. Example 2.1. Let us invite Amirul. 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 Selamat datang. Mariam. Mariam. Mariam also selamat datang. Chen Kawai. Chen Kawai. Mamdo. Muhammad Mamdo. Muhammad Mamdo. Absent. Rafiq. Rafiq.
Sorry, doctor.
Who is that? Check away. Hello? Hello? Tak datang,
Yes, doctor. Sorry.
Ah.
Just now a bit noisy here.
Can you read your question, please?
Okay. Example 2.1. For the unity feedback system with OLTF, GS equal to K over 2S plus 1, 0.5S plus 1.
Okay. Continue. Continue.
Continue. Okay. Equal to K over S square plus 2.5S plus 1. Design a PI controller to achieve a transient response as the following. Percentage OS equal to 10%, settling time equal to 3.2 seconds, 0 steady state error to unit step input, verify the design using MATLAB.
All right. Okay. So this one, MATLAB will be the last one. So you're given this one, which is open loop transfer function. Okay, OLTF is open loop transfer function, and the system type is type 0, System type. Right. Design a PI controller to achieve a transient response as the following. Okay. Right. So first we find the closed loop transfer function. Okay, we want to find the time response. Okay. So we plot here the time response which is the final value 0.778. So the steady state error is 1 minus 778, which is equal to how much? .222, 222 volt. So meaning that we have an issue here. The transient okay, it looks okay, transient, okay, 1 second catch up. But the error exists here. So this is the problem. This is the issue that we must solve, right? So if we plot using MATLAB, you can see that 10% overshoot, we get 0.59. This one we get from the graph. Okay. The graph like this. Okay, so 10%, which will give you zeta 0.59. Right? So as usual, put your protector at the origin and then straightaway line, which is cross the root locus at dominant pole minus 1.25 plus J 1.71. Okay. Su Isiang. Su Isiang. Su Isiang. Tak datang. Tak datang. Yu Fei.
Yes.
Yu Fei. What is the value of third pole?
Sorry?
Third pole. Gain 3.5, dominant pole minus 1.25 plus J 1.71. Steady state error 0.22. What is the value of third pole?
Is it calculated from the characteristic equation, like the previous example?
Oh, Yu Fei don't understand the concept. Okay, third pole is not exist in this example because the system is purely second order. Okay, second order mah. Second order mah. So third pole not exist now. I just test your understanding lah. So no need. The third pole lah. Ya, you pay tidur lah dalam kelas. Okay. So you sketch the root locus without the PI controller. Find the closed loop, which is here. This is the dominant pole. So to achieve 0, we add a pole at the origin. So this time around, I choose S plus 0.01 over S. Okay, previous example, S plus 0.1. So it doesn't matter, it's okay. You want 0.1, okay, 0.01, okay, 0.001, okay. Right, and then this is your open loop. So this one will be cascaded each other. Cascaded meaning in real implementation, it will be multiplied lah. Yeah. So then we sketch again, okay, to see the root locus. Actually, no effect to the transient and the gain K. What happened is the PI controller will increase the system type from 0 to 1. So when it achieves 1, so you can say that the steady state error now becomes 0 with the same transient response as previous. Right. So this is the way I did. Okay. S plus 0.01 multiplied by the open loop transfer function. And the gain is 3.5. We take from the intersections of the 0.59, which is here, 3.5. That's why 3.5 is over here. Right. And then we find the closed loop transfer function again. Here, which is, you can see that this is a comparison. Okay. When you apply PI controller, so this is before PI. So when you apply PI controller, so you can see that the response will go up, and then coming up until it get 1 final value, and steady state error now is 1 minus 1, which is equal to 0. Okay, so when you zoom in, okay, you can see that this one is a zoom in, but still there is an error. If you want to show the error 0, so it takes about 600 seconds. 600 seconds, then the error becomes 0. Take long time to make the system become 0. Okay, that is PI controller. So test 1 until here. Until here, until here. Any question? Any question?
Doctor.
Yes, saya.
So the value of zeros we can choose by our own.
You choose your own. You choose an own. Brian Chong can choose 0.1, S plus 0.1. Brian So 0.01. Rafiq can choose minus 0.02. Any number, as long as the zeros is near to the origin. Near to the origin. Over S is compulsory. Over S, this one is compulsory. This number actually is the ratio of Ki over Kp. You can choose any number which is near to origin. Okay, any number. Okay, any number. As long as near to the origin. Okay, any question? No question. Okay, if no question, we stop here. And I would like to take this opportunity.
Doctor.
Saya?
Sorry, Doctor. Ada session lain, Doctor say until PD.
Until PD itu this is the latest one.
Until PI
Yesterday we meeting.
Alright.
I think that info on PD is obsolete lah. Sudah tak pakai lah. We already discussed the test 1 questions. So I look over it. It is until PI. So PD we will discuss after Raya. Okay, and then we will discuss past year test 1. Okay, PD is over here lah. So for the meanwhile, you can read lah. Sambil makan kuih raya, sambil baca lah. Tak faham tak apa. Nanti I will explain to you. Okay, guys. Hello.
Okay.
Tidur.
Okay, Doctor. Doctor, test easy.
Test easy. I don't know lah. So I think if you study and you follow my notes and come to the class, should be okay mah, boleh lulus mah. Okay, so I take this opportunity to say Selamat Hari Raya Aidilfitri to the all Muslim student, and for the non-Muslim student, happy holiday. Take care. Okay. And I see you back again. Which is berapa hari bulan calendar. Next class will be next week, semester break. 3rd of May lah. 3rd of May. Hello, guys.
Yes, okay.
3rd of May, because 1st of May is holiday. So we have 3rd of May until 8th of May. 8th of May and 10th of May. And the test will be on the 11th, correct? Test will be on the 11th, guys? No?
Alright, Doctor.
Test 11 kan?
Yes.
9.
9.
9.
Oh,
9 or
9.
11. I also forgot.
9 Mei Okay lah, we have some room lah to do what do you call that? On the 8th, we will do 4th and 8th lah. Sorry, 3rd and 8th, we will do some division lah. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. Any questions? So see you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you,
Selamat Hari
Doctor.
Raya.
Hari Raya.
Thank you, Doctor.
Selamat
Thank you,
Hari
Professor.
Raya.
Selamat Hari
Oh,
Raya.
Selamat Hari Raya. Selamat Hari Raya. Take care. See you guys.